have a stab. So get onto the Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Farrelly Photos and look for the requested pages.
Awesome, Mike. Well, have a breath because I need one myself as Corey Rosser joins us back in the commentary box as we get ready now for the second half. And he's just given authorization. We're ready to kick off. Thank you very much, Mike, for your time. Back to the action.
So welcome back to the second half of the 18s clash here, where Taniwharau hold a fairly commanding lead at the break. But there are some positive signs for Richmond, and they've looked like on a number of occasions they probably just need to be defending a little bit better. They have been guilty of some lapses on their goal line. The ball swings out the back. To the kick, and it's down here. There's a chase on here from Richmond. If this takes a good bounce, it's soccer kicked forward. The ball remains loose, and Taniwharau do well to recover that one, and eventually they will get to play the ball. It's a slow one. So, thrilling start to the second spell, and look at this from Richmond. Do you think they may have had a few choice words at half-time?
Was that kick early, Corey?
I think it was towards the back end, I think, although I'm not 100% sure. Certainly a great result as Taniwharau now ruck the ball forward. Green. Oh, nice, got rid of one, but tackled well down low by Tuitama. 40 off their own line now. A high one. A tester here. Goes between diamond and fullback. Whoa. Ball pops up, and then it's recovered by Sekini, who shakes out a one, shakes out a two. Sekini. Now Sekini goes on a bit of a run down the right-hand flank. End-to-end stuff here at Mount Smart number 2. We've got a whistle in the background. What's that for? High shot. Thank you to my referee's advisor, Joseph.
2 IC to the referee. Well done. CTAS cameraman, multi-ambidextrous. Is that the right word? Multitasking.
I'll take your word for it.
He was doing it with his left hand. I think he's a right-handed cameraman. Anyway, back to the action. Richmond on the burst.
Latu. Tuitama.
Big wind up too.
Flat ball.
Oh, is it on the foot? No. Heartbreak City.
It's a shame there for Emma Diamond. Wasn't the best pass.
It's a coach killer, isn't it?
So Honor Wilson feeds the scrum. And Taniwharau get things moving. Meti. Nice ball at the line, but a brilliant read from Rowena Melisia. Ditched the headgear at halftime by the look of it, Melisia. We'll bobble for a second there, but brought it in under control just in time. Nice quick play of the ball as well. And now Wilson. Wilson turns back onto the inside, and that is a commanding carry through the middle from Green. A try scorer earlier. Her carries have been fantastic. There's another one for the highlight reel. Wilson, late at the line. Numbers on the left-hand side from Taniwharau. Oh, the Richmond cover forces the mistake, though. Ball comes loose. There's going to be a call here. It's going to be that it was a strip, so we're going to have time off here. Matangi Lui maybe keen to have a chat, although in fact it's an injured player. There's Emma Diamond, who's in a bit of distress.
gesture to the blind there.
So Taniwharau, a try here would really make it difficult for Richmond. Good strong carry, Burrows low. Here's another one for Taniwharau. And once again, it is Victoria Rose Green. Her second try of the day, and this one just pure grit and determination.
As we see the Fairley Photos action replay here. Action being little, there we go, here comes the ball. She'd sized this run up, and Green's just been a powerhouse today. She said, I'll take 3 of them across for a wee bit of a trip into the in goal there for 4 points. And referee right on the spot. Great try. She's proved to be a handful today, isn't she, Corey?
Yeah, she had a fine game in the middle in that time. Ran it at one of the bigger Richmond defenders as well, and Holo. Straight through like a hot knife through butter. So kick to come. 25 and a bit gone.
Nice.
Flags up. Kick good. Taniwharau lead by 20.
First on the board for Taniwharau with that try scored by number 10, Victoria Rose Green, kicked by Connor Wilson, version number 3.
Kickoff driven down towards the corner, but fielded well by Sekini. Ball goes down. My commentator drops his microphone in shock, but this is going to be cool play on here, so danger averted, and Troy, you can relax. There's no knock on there, and Richmond remain alive. Now they work it up through the middle.
Mike didn't go to ground either.
Safe hands as always.
Oh, great cover tackle.
Christie bumps the ball forward. Mamia jumps into dummy half. Looks down the short side now. Sekini shapes up. Sekini got smashed. And what have we got in there? A knock on from Taniwharau, perhaps? I'm not picking up Matangi Louis' audio as best I can tell. So, do our best sign reading.
Valerie Louis will be a very proud mama, seeing her daughter here officiating today at Mount Smart number 2 in the grand final.
Ball spins out now to Kamuhemu. Kamuhemu shakes out of it and
Great
gets
pass.
an offload away, and her halves partner Mamia looming in support. This is better from Richmond. The way they've dominated the middle, you would think that the second phase is probably a good chance for them. They work down the right-hand side into open space. Goes Kamuhemu. There it is. Richmond hit back. Well worked on the right-hand side, but it all starts with some tough carries in second phase. They're back in the game with that one.
And as we wait for the Fairley Photos to pop up on screen action replay, I actually thought the runner may have gone back inside here, but fantastic to be able to draw on 2 defenders and really just cleared the right-hand edge wide open as we see the Richmond player sprinting towards the line. Clean and untouched for 4 points up until this point. And said, no, well, you're not going any further around towards the stick. She put it down here, and she did.
Yeah, I think probably engaging in the physical contest on the try line there is probably one of those ones that makes coaches lose their hair. But anyway, they've got the try in the end. This is an important kick coming up. Sekini strikes it well, but short by the look of it.
Dropped under the black dot.
So remains 24-8. Taniwharau lead as the half hour approaches. And Richmond, well, they need points on most of their remaining sets if they are to come back into this one.
To go, 24-8 to Taniwharau.
In no hurry to get going again, Richmond, which surprises me.
Yeah, you don't want to be winding the clock off, do you?
Well, we've wasted a minute walking back to halfway and waiting for the ball, so not ideal. But anyway, back to it they go. The kick is straight down the guts. Bounces up into the hands of Meti and winding up. Look out, guess who? It's Green. Another good run through the middle of the park. Comes back now to Nikau, another try scorers in the first spell. Takes them to 40 metres off their own line now, Taniwharau. They just need to complete sets, play football down the right end of the park, and they're going to win a grand final here. With 10 to play, they sit on a nice little lead. Show no signs of letting up at this stage.
Oh,
Ball
tried
comes
to force
loose.
it, yeah.
So Richmond will pack down this scrum now. She got a knock on each way there anyway. It's a Richmond ball. And again, cannot be affording to waste too much time here. They need to get things going here, Richmond. Kamuhimi feeds the scrum. Comes out to Arkoi Atmore. There's a famous name. We've got a little bit of rugby league royalty in terms of family names on the park today. Arkoi certainly included in that bunch. Mamia. Sekini weaving, dummying, looking for options. Comes back to Mamia. Now they work it through the middle. Now
snatched it.
surely that was offside. Taniwharau are arguing, but I don't think there's anything up for debate. Can't be stationed in the opposition's back line and pick the ball off, so great call from Matangi Lui. Here's Arkoi Atmore. 20 out from the line. Just about in must-score territory here, Richmond. Sekini sells him on a dummy. Sekini now working her way down the left-hand side. Now, was there a tackle off the ball? No knock on the call. So Taniwharau now back to pack down the scrum. There's less than 8 to play now. And the ladies from Huntly, I think, just realising now that time is their friend, and let's have a little breather, get things going and see if we can waste another 30 seconds or so on this run towards grand final glory.
Look for the green machine. Great run here. Fantastic run.
Straight through the heart goes Hilmoana. Cover coming across. In fact, again, it is Rangitoka. Leah Reese Rangitoka, her second try. We mistook her again for the number 8. These Taniwharau numbers are doing our head in. But it's another one for the ladies from Huntly. Straight through the heart of them. Shakes out of one, shakes out of a second, and then from here, just too much pace.
And on the end of the Fairley Photos action replay here, I'd have to say that a number 8 front row doing the length of the field would be a fantastic sight to see. But it is the number 6 as she gets the clear runaway here in the grand final. 2019, the under-18s championship, 4 points. Fantastic try, and that will be an absolute thrashed replay. And you'll be able to get to that on the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel through www.aucklandleague.co.nz. fantastic display of rugby league today by the Taniwharau girls. And just off from the replay here, there's a kick about to take place. I'll get Corey to check that out for us.
So we'll go back to the live action. Steps in. Another 2. And even 30 now for Taniwharau. 5.5 to play at Mount Smart number 2.
Five minutes from the official clock till full time. So, what has Richmond got? Big kick. Oh! Managed to pull it in.
Mamia.
Oh.
Melissa pops an offload. This is messy. They need to be very careful now. They're backed up against their own try line all of a sudden. They have to try something to their defence. Mamia jumps out, shakes out of the first one. Mamia, and then, probably regrets running in that direction. They're in the penalty, though. And they're refusing to give up here, Richmond. Spread the ball here, and they might have numbers on this edge. Through the middle they come. Taniwharau get there. Squeeze her into space, and the ball pops out the back, but it's just not sticking right now, the pass.
Fantastic scramble on the defence.
Holo. Kamuhemu. Down the left now. Melissa, but they scramble so well once again, Taniwharau. Inside opposition territory. Less than 3 to play in their season. A bobble there. It was okay, though, according to Matangi Louis. Holo, a run around. Ball loose. Just too good defensively today, Taniwharau. Richmond have got 8 points on the board, but they've scrambled beautifully, Taniwharau, and try scoring opportunities have been few and far between, really.
And the clock keeps ticking away on the under-18 Fairly Photos Grand Final. For the young ladies out here as the scrum is fed.
Mitzi. Good tackle from Richmond that time. Mamia with some help from her front rower. So Wilson now will tap and look out, winding up. Bringing it straight back at them. I think that's Taylor Beadle. The engine room ticking over now for Taniwharau. Wilson. Rangi Toka. 12 short of the line. Probably their last set of the year. Taniwharau, they'll want to end it with an exclamation mark down the left-hand side. That's into touch. Good scramble from Richmond. Scrum to pack down. We'll only get maybe a play or two in. Richmond working it forward via Christie.
Oh, massive contact.
Richmond working it forward with seconds to play in the season. Holo with a great carry. She's been outstanding in a beaten team. Centre field now. Mamia spots up. Little netball pass over the top. Kamuhemu. Kamuhemu still going. Cover coming for Taniwharau. They might not get there. A little bit of foot race on now. And Elena Kamuhemu will score. Goes over under the posts. The siren goes in the background. Taniwharau is celebrating. We're going to see a replay of the try here. Then we'll go back to the live action with Taniwharau celebrating. But it was brilliant stuff from Kamuhemu. Shook out of this one, and then a foot race goes all the way to the try line.
Try scorer was number 7, Alina Kamuhemu.
So back to the live action. Well done to Taniwharau. What an achievement. It'll be a fun trip back home down the Waikato Expressway today. They take some silverware home from Auckland. Been wonderful having them involved in the competition this year. We are going to take the conversion, which will be the last act of the season.
I was going to say, yep, is there anyone down there? But yeah, yep, there is. Referee stayed back. Big thank you to Farrelly Photos, major sponsor of the Women's Rugby League in 2019 at the Auckland ARL. That's Auckland Rugby League.
Auckland Rugby League.
The Auckland Rugby League.
All right, kick to come from Kamuhemu, which will finish it off. Flags are away. That's all she wrote. Taniwharau are the 2019 Farrelly Photos Under-18 Girls Competition winners. Well done to both sides. A great year for Richmond. They won the minor premiership, but they fall short at the final hurdle. But for Taniwharau, all smiles. Stay with us. In a few minutes' time, we will join the post-match festivities down on pitchside.